Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Just getting off work. Um, Running a little bit late. Want to hop on real quick. Just chat it up. So, today is Thursday. Not sure whenever, you decide to watch this video. But today is just being thankful for another day. My mind is going through 1,000,001 different thoughts. Just been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. And one thing, when your mind is just going through a whole bunch of things, it's good that you're able to hold back what you really want to say. Because in that time, you want to say whatever comes to your mind. And you're really trying to understand, okay, somebody else's thought process at the same time you're going through your own, which that usually what creates it. And I think a lot of it was how the stars was aligned last night. And because I just feel like so many people were just doing the same stuff, same type of things, and I'm just like, oh, what in the world is going on? Like, what? Did you really ask me that? Did you really say that? You didn't think about what you just said. So I just kind of like listened, and I'm starting to take myself out of answering a lot of questions. So I do the traditional response. I don't really know. If everybody else is want to act kind of off, I'm going to act off too. That's what you do. You just roll with it. A topic that came up not too long ago was, at what age do you put your adult child out? I mean, something similar. This is how I go to work most of the time. I wrap my hair up in a wrap and keep it moving. So at what age? I know people put their kids out at 18, 21, maybe older than that. And a lot of parents, their feedback was, well, it depends on if they were a boy or a girl. It depends on what they did to cause, for you to want to put them out, what they're not doing and things like that. If you can get your kids to go at 18 off to college, I say I'm all for it. You push them to go to college. They're out the door. If they want to go to college and stay local, I will get them to do something out of town. Even if it was in another county, like, I will try to push whatever works. Just get them out on their own so they will learn to be on their own. The world is hard, it's tough, they're scared, but if you don't kind of trick them in a way to like, oh, it'd be the best thing, and it's needed. It is needed. A lot of people don't realize that it is needed for these young kids to party, get a lot of stuff out their system when they're in their late teens and early 20s and things like that. They have to, because a lot of times what I found is that people that don't go to college and get all that partying and trying and doing and having a balance, because they're gonna go to a party and they know they gotta go to school, and if they don't go to school, it's gonna reflect their grades, and then who do they have to hear it from? The parent. Because we're maxing out financial aid a lot of times, scholarships, if they're getting that, and then student loan. You're not going to waste your money when they're not putting forth the effort. So you're really going to be on top of it when it comes to their grades. So they'll learn like, oh gosh, I can't do this and get up early to do this. Like, it forces them to be an adult. And as far as what I noticed, as far as dating, guys who have not been to college, it slows up that process. And females, talking to people, talking to different females, socializing, they tend to be older and still childish. I've noticed that. And they're 30, almost 40 years old, and they acting like they 15. I can't deal with that. I just... So my phrase would be, you 40 years old, you still acting like you 18. Like, come on. You have not grown yet. You're not matured. So they're really behind on a lot. And that will hold them up from a lot, in their future, what they want to do. But I think that if you really want to get past that, you can. You just have to train yourself, get your mindset right. And it takes time. You have to really put yourself around certain people to mold you to who you need to be. Putting kids out at 21, that is the full legal age. You definitely need to be out on your own. You're dealing with a child that's disrespectful, I would say, cannot respect your household rules. They gotta go. Now my son, he's old, he's grown. I think he's so scared to be fully grown and out on his own, which he's gonna have some delay issues when it comes to being mature and grown and things like that. I already know it. I see it. He'll find a way to self-sabotage something, which is more to it than that. I'm not going to go into full detail because it's just something I don't want to talk about right now. So, if a child is able to work, they should be contributing, because if they were out on their own, they'll be paying bills somewhere. So I'm definitely with that. And I would treat it just like landlord and tenant. If you don't pay up, this is what's going to happen. And these are the consequences. There's no, oh, you get a pass. You'll just double up next week. Look, if you don't pay up, you will get served them good papers like anybody else. Okay? And that's just point blank, period. So, you all tell me what you think, the cutoff, and what will your reasons be for putting a child out. Having a kid, getting pregnant, I heard somebody say getting a charge. I've heard somebody say getting caught with paraphernalia. What else did I hear? Disrespectful, not bound by the rules, paraphernalia. I guess that's probably what I can think of. It may be some more. I believe it's some more. I don't know, but I can't wait to hear what your reasons would be, your response. So drop it down below, your response. Subscribe. I want to hear from you all. And you all have a good day. I hope your day is better than the day before. Always take the time to reflect on what went wrong so you could do something better the next day. See if you can correct it. See if you can change it. Challenge yourself to make the next day better. And that's always a good thing. We live and we learn. We definitely live and learn. And some people just don't learn from much anything. So, on that note, all my lady bosses, do what you gotta do. Go get that bag, secure that bag. Keep it pushing. I know it's hard, I know it's rough, but it'll all pay off. It'll all pay off. And I'll say this too before I go. Everything we go through is a part of a shift. Something that we have to do. It's just another level into it, if you want to look at it like that. So in life, we got to go through these levels. And it's an ongoing game, the life game. It doesn't stop until your heart stops, okay? So every season is always changing. Something always new, something always changing, something's different. You definitely want it to be different every time. You definitely don't want it to be the same. Work towards something. Make it count. And just don't give up. Just don't give up. Keep pushing. So I'm going to go. I'm feeling myself getting tired because I'm pausing. You enjoy your day, enjoy your night, whatever you got planned. If you don't have anything planned, enjoy your day of chill, relaxation, get your mind right. And I'll talk to y'all later. Talk to you soon. Good night and good morning.